Today I am going to be doing some ASMR Warhammer painting. I also want to talk about what type of ASMR Warhammer stuff I'm going to be doing here on Goodnight Krendor. So let me know in the comments section what your preferred ASMR actually is. So, big thing I want to talk about is what do you prefer in terms of painting or building? Because there's me kind of just doing the painting or building and not talking, or there's me doing the painting and building and kind of talking how I am right now, because I'd say that's a little more Bob Ross-esque in a way, you know. Do I want to use this for his hide? Probably a bit darker. This should be good. Shake the paint. Because I was thinking about it, and I feel like a lot of people on this channel probably prefer the talking, because I would imagine that's one of the reasons you're here, is my voice. A little more water. This brush is probably a bit too big. I'm gonna go with this one, maybe. Yeah. Alright. But for certain things, maybe like building the actual models, I don't know if it's easier to not talk while I do it. Sometimes when I glue, or I'm gluing a lot of things, I will wear a respirator so I'm not breathing in glue fumes, since they can give me a headache after a while. So I just kind of open the windows and turn on the fan and wear my respirator. So maybe for those, I won't actually do any talking. But let me know. Blend these together with a wet palette. I've enjoyed using my wet palette a lot. And for those of you that don't know what it is, it essentially is a spongy, water-soaked sponge and a piece of parchment paper over the top of it. And it keeps the paint very, it keeps it wet. It's a simple way to put it, so that you don't have to keep going back for it and getting more paint, and it allows you to blend paints very easily. I think I need a little bit of this one to mix it up. I actually heard a lot of people say that these were their favorite videos, because, you know, I think there is something relaxing and meditative about miniature painting, just painting and art and stuff in general, drawing, all that. And so I figured doing these on this channel is just a bit more calming than putting them on my Warhammer Krendor channel. Here's one guy I've been working on. Let's see if he can focus. There he is. I've been getting a bit better than when I started 2 years ago. And it's just been really nice, kind of just painting and chilling. Here's another guy I have, in case you don't know. I might have even made a video working on this guy a while back on this channel, but he's definitely progressed since that time period. He still has a decent amount of little details to kind of finish off, like highlighting and layering and some dry brushing, and especially on him. But for the grand scheme of things, if he's a decent distance away, he doesn't look too bad. So I'm happy with him. I'm also working on his base, which is kind of this desert looking thing, because I really wanted to do desert orcs. Just like a generic desert theme, pretty much. More of a Southwest America desert, like an Adobe New Mexico style desert. I don't really know why, it's just I really like the colors there and all the mountains and the cactus or cacti. As I shake this paint. Alright. A little bit there. A little water. I also really have to clean this area up. Currently, I've been taking a break from streaming for a few days, and one of the things I've been doing is building rats. So you can see I have many rats around here. There's also, you know, some orcs and a Lord Croak, but I have built a lot of Skaven, and I really like Skaven. I think they're really neat. So I'm just gonna blend this a bit. There we go. And I'm gonna paint under here with this color. I really like mixing and matching leather colors with these goblins and orcs, because they're essentially from the swamp, and so having these kind of hodgepodge mishmash of colors really I think it makes me think more like, I don't know, they're a little more swampy, because it's like they're picking up cloth pieces from all over and foraging and scavenging for them. And they're definitely not going to be the highest quality or anything. So that's why I like that. So you can see they're kind of different colors. Unless the camera doesn't autofocus, which it's very good at doing. But we'll see here. It does not feel like it. That's alright, you can kind of get the picture. Let's just clean this off. And I'm going to do another layer, or another coat on his back here. Alright. One thing they always tell you is 2 thin coats. And there's definitely a reason for that. It just kind of looks better. Blend a little more here. Maybe for this side. If I can get some on his strap thing he's got there, it's alright. Because I'm going to end up painting over that down the line anyway. Alright. And got a little more. There we are. I'm gonna sneak underneath here. I believe the other part is actually his skin that I need to paint, so I'm not even going to paint that brown. Alright. I think his front leather piece is just going to be that very light orangey brown. See how it looks. The nice thing is that if you don't like it, even a few days from now, you can always just paint over it. That's what I did with my banner guy over there that I showed off. I actually painted his big banner an orange color, and it reminded me of mac and cheese, and it just kept bothering me until I got to the point where I was like, I really got to paint this a different color. And so I did, and I'm glad I did, because I think he looks a lot better now. But at the time, I did not realize I was going to do that. There we are. Okay. Just gotta get a lot of these little details. Also, I know some people will probably say that I'm not painting in the center like this or autofocusing very well. But if you're used to my content and non-content, won't surprise you too much. I don't know why, but it's just really hard for me to move this camera centered. And, you know, I'm not really here for teaching you some expert painting skills. I'm kind of just here to chill out and paint and talk along the way. Alright. get a little water here. Go back to what we painted a little earlier. Another layer of that. Alright. And then one more over here. There we go. Underneath, I might take a little bit of this. Make it a little shadowy. Here we go. I need a little more on his back of this one. Actually, maybe a little more of this. Mix it a little bit. There we go. Good. And just gonna mix a little more of this over here. I want it to be pretty dark. Alright, that'll be his last leather bit. There we go. There's a tiny bit under here. Just gonna hit with some of that. And let's do a little more right under here again. Sometimes I get a little impatient. I just do the second layer a little too soon, but most of the time it works out pretty well. Got a little on there. That'll be fine. Alright. That should be pretty good. Alright, so if we take a look at him now, let's see if it'll autofocus today. Oh, there he is. And there he goes. Oh, he's still there. I'm pretty happy with him. Got his leather tunic essentially on, and then he's got his brass, kind of rose gold brass armor, and his red shield that I'm going to have to pick a lot of details out and kind of highlight and everything. Because right now it's, you know, just looks like a generic plain red shield, so we'll have to fix that eventually. But a lot of little work, a lot of little details and work to still do, so... that was a fun little tunic painting session, so I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know any comments or suggestions down below. I've got some water in here still. I'm going to dump out there and cover this up. So thank you very much, and I will see you next time. Okay? Okay. See ya. Oh, and like, comment, share, I don't know, all that YouTube stuff.